Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching today. Very excited. We're starting a brand new series. This is what I call the Un-series. Remember, maybe you heard of or have some vague recollection of the Un-Cola. You know, that used to be a commercial for like 7-Up, or I don't know what it was. But this is the Un-series. And I'm really excited about it because we're going to be looking at it as it relates to life after resurrection. Jesus' life, the effects of it and what that means, and un. So everything in this series is going to be un. So hang on, put on your seatbelt. We're going to have a boatload of fun. First one we're going to do is Unrecognized. And I love this one. I love this because Jesus was unrecognized when he rose from the dead. So case in point, the very first person to see him, Mary Magdalene, she thought he was the gardener. She didn't recognize him as Jesus. She's like, hey, you know where you put the body? Where's the body? She thought he was just the gardener taking care of, the plants and whatever. She didn't recognize him as Jesus. And then the other group that didn't recognize him is when he was traveling, he was just kind of a fellow traveler on the road with them as they walked to Emmaus. They didn't recognize him. And then another as it relates to Jesus, he was unrecognized. He was also uncontained. And I think about this in terms of they put him in the tomb, and the Pharisees, Sadducees were concerned that the disciples were going to steal the body, right? So they asked Pilate, could you put a guard and seal the tomb so that he doesn't get out? Right, uncontained. And none of those things worked because resurrection undoes all of those human impossibilities, all the human efforts. And I just say that because I think a lot of times Jesus' resurrection, we don't always anticipate or expect. It doesn't look the way we think he should or it should, resurrection life. Sometimes as we're going through life, we're walking on the road of life, Jesus is right alongside of us, but we don't recognize him because he doesn't come in the way we expect him to, or look like the way we think he should, or we think he's, kind of disguised as somebody else. And we don't always recognize Jesus. And so my prayer for you in this series is that you recognize Jesus. You recognize Jesus as resurrected, as Lord, as King of the impossible, Lord over death, the Lord of life, the Prince of Peace. And that as you walk on your journey of life, that you'll recognize, sense, be aware of Jesus walking along that journey with you. He doesn't want to be unrecognized by you. Jesus wants to open your eyes, wants to bring clarity to your understanding, wants you to sense his presence. Jesus is very much attentive to where you're at, what's going on in your life, and wants to be right there connected with you in the day-to-day existence that you live. So thank you so much for watching. I would love to get your feedback. Love to have some comments. Shout out to the various people that have said hello. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you, Sammy, for your input. Love Mrs. Luna down in the Springs. Thank you so much. Love all the feedback. And, of course, we have to have a joke. And here's your joke. I know, these are just mind-blowing. What's the difference between a guitar and a fish? Any ideas? You can't tune a guitar, right? Tune a guitar, right? I know, it's fantastic. And you don't want to miss next week because I'm telling you, the jokes just keep getting just even more and more amazing. So thanks again for watching. Give me your feedback, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks again. Catch you next week.